understood or whatever. Yet the wonderful thing about that is that it speaks to people.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making a craft slash DIY. So today I'm going to be making these Minecraft music discs, and I saw this off of Pinterest and I thought that it was very cool. I originally saw it like 1 or 2 months ago, but I'm just now trying it out, and I'm going to tell you it was super duper fun and super easy as well. So I mean, if you want to make them, I would highly recommend them because they look amazing and I just love how they turned out. Anyways, so for today's video, I'm going to be making 2 Minecraft discs, and I know that they actually have names, but I don't know what the names are, but I'm just going to be making this green one and this purple one. So for the measurements, I'm going to be doing 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters because that's just the size that fit with the piece of cardboard I was using, but you can do like 1 inch by 1 inch or like 1 centimeter by centimeter. It really depends on like how big you want it. This video took a lot of time, so I would love it if you would leave a like on this video, and if you're new here, subscribe because I would really appreciate it. Honestly, I was kind of surprised that I didn't mess up these lines because even though I'm using a ruler, sometimes I draw the lines like sideways kind of, and they're not like perfectly straight, but I didn't really mess this up. Also, talking about the lines, I didn't really explain this that much earlier, but you know how Minecraft is like squares kind of, and like the pixels are just like the whole game is just like a block game, so that's why I'm making squares. I don't know, I thought I would just explain that in case you didn't know what I was talking about. So here you can see that I am now drawing out the outline of the discs, and I don't really know how to explain the measurements, but from the images you can tell how like the outline is. But basically it's 5 squares at the top, and then it goes like a cube down, and it goes 3 squares across, and then it goes another cube down, does 1 square, and it's like stairs, and then it goes 4 cubes straight down. I don't really know if I explained that well, but like if you look at images of the discs, they're pretty easy to catch on and see the outline, but you can pause the video right here if you want to see the measurements. Okay, so now moving on to the kind of hard part, and that's cutting. For some reason it was very hard for me to like cut in, and it took a lot of pressure, but it's most likely because I usually use scissors and I was using an X-Acto knife this time. It cut a lot smoother and it was more straight, because whenever I cut with scissors, of course like you're cutting on both the top and the bottom, so kind of the edges kind of like go inwards. I was also trying not to cut through my table, and I was trying to go really light, but I was only cutting through like the thinnest layer of cardboard, so I had to redo everything like 3 times just to cut through the entire cardboard piece. And here's me taking out the piece of cardboard from the rest of the cardboard. It was actually kind of satisfying, but I struggled a lot taking it out. Okay, so now I wanted to make it perfect, so I put a cloth underneath it just so I don't cut through my table, and I took out my X-Acto knife, and now I'm just starting to like fix the edges because some of the cardboard pieces were like sticking out, but there wasn't really a need for this part, but I really wanted to make it perfect. Here we go, painting. This was the fun part, and it was supposed to be satisfying, but I actually didn't mix my paint right, so as you can tell, some parts are lighter and some parts are darker, but in the end I kind of fixed it up. Not really. I just did like 4 or 5 layers, but it didn't really help because every single time I didn't mix up the paint right for some reason, but yeah. While I'm painting, I want to explain why I'm specifically doing these 2 discs, and if you guys know what the dsmp is and who Tommyinnit is and basically like the whole storyline, then you'll know why I'm choosing these discs. But for those of you guys who don't know what the dsmp is or who Tommyinnit is, I'm just gonna explain for a little bit because I know that a lot of my subscribers don't really know these Minecraft people. Okay, so this all started when Dream wanted to make a Minecraft server, and as you can probably tell by the name, dsmp, that Dream made the server, and he wanted to make it as a joke with his friends, and it actually turned into something very big. So in Minecraft servers, a lot of people are always in the servers, so he started inviting people to the server, and when he invited a YouTuber named Tommyinnit, he kind of ruined the whole entire server, but in a good way. So Tommyinnit is a 16-year-old boy, well, at the time that he joined the server, and he loved playing Minecraft, and obviously as a child, he loved to ruin things and start destruction. So before Tommyinnit joined the server, there were actually already a few people in the server, such as Sapnap, Ponk, and Alyssa. So before like he joined and like all this happened, Ponk decided to prank Sapnap and mess with his house. And not knowing what Sapnap would do, Sapnap actually burned down one of his lemon trees, and then the fire actually killed Sapnap in the process. And then this whole situation started growing like out of control, so Ponk teamed up with one of his friends, Alyssa, and they were planning a plot against Sapnap. And of course, Ponk and Alyssa went after Sapnap, and Sapnap was actually wearing Tommyinnit's chest plate. And then Tommyinnit logged on, and he was like, "Hey Sapnap, can I have my armor back?" And then Sapnap said that he would only give Tommy his armor back if he joined in with Sapnap to go against Alyssa and Ponk. And then after that, Tommyinnit and Sapnap won, and Sapnap gave in Tommyinnit's chest plate. Although Tommyinnit and Sapnap both killed Alyssa and Ponk, they were still fighting, and then Dream logged onto the server to stop all this fighting. And since Tommyinnit and Sapnap were confident, since they had killed Ponk and Alyssa, they were like, okay, let's kill Dream. And then this is where these Minecraft discs I'm painting come in. So since Tommyinnit wanted to kill Dream, Dream took Tommyinnit's Minecraft music discs, which was his most prized possessions, because Tommyinnit had spent hours finding these discs, and they took definitely a lot of time because it took hours. And then they all started fighting, and I'm not actually going to explain this that much because it goes into other plots of this whole like Minecraft server, but if you want to like research more about it, or if you want to learn more about it, I will leave a few links if you want to like know about the whole history of the dsmp, because it's literally so cool. These people managed to turn like a fun kids game into like a whole movie plot. Like the plot is so amazing. Also, it's not all just like revolved around Tommyinnit. There's other characters that joined in after him, and they also have their own like plot and lore, and yeah, it's very anticipating because every single person has their own plot, and they always do like these lore streams, and they have you on the edge of your seat, and they're just so interesting and fun to watch. It's just very crazy to me that like a game is just so like entertaining, because to be honest, like I'm not really that interested into Minecraft, but watching something like a movie and people stream every day on the dsmp and do like lore streams is just like a movie every single day, and it's just so fun to watch. So it's not just the people on the dsmp, it's just the community around it as well. Like so many people make fan art every single day, and it's amazing, and some people even make songs, and some people even make animatics, and like it's just so amazing and fun to be in this community. But yeah, perfect timing. I'm actually finishing up with the screen disc. I'm just adding some extra details with the Posca pen. Now moving on to the next one, I actually like this one a lot more because the paint I still didn't mix it well, but it was a lot cleaner than the other one. But yeah, it's just the same process, except the center color is different. I'm doing purple. The thing I like about this is that you don't need like that much of a skill to do it, or you don't need like that many art supplies, because like for paint you only need like 3 colors of paint, which is black, white, and like whatever color you're doing, like green or purple. And then you're gonna need cardboard, or you don't even have to use cardboard, like you can use paper and just color with markers or something. Like it's super duper easy. Posca pen here. Maybe it wasn't the best decision because I'm using it on cardboard and it kind of like peels off the cardboard, if that makes sense. And like, yeah, it's not the smoothest surface, but then also if I tried doing it with paint, I wouldn't mix it correctly and the colors wouldn't be right. So I don't really know. I would stick with paint, but whatever you want, you can use. I also really want to do more of this because, like I said before, it was so easy and you don't need an art skill because like you're just painting blocks. So I want to do like flowers or something next time because I mean it's like the same thing and it'll also be a cool room decor or something. Oh yeah, here's the part where I realized that I actually did the outline of the black on the green one wrong. I was actually supposed to do it like all around the whole thing, but I did like a lighter shade of gray for like the top part where the black's supposed to be, but you can't really notice it that much because the shade of gray I use is still darker than the shades of gray I used in the middle, so it doesn't really matter. But I love the look of black because like it's just so opaque. I said in my last video that I would start posting more often since it's summer break, but this video I actually started filming like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I'm just now getting to edit it after like 2 weeks because it took me so much procrastinating to film each of these clips. Like, I did these on separate days, like for painting them. Like I did cutting and sketching in like one day, and then like 2 days later I did the painting for the green one, and like I don't know, it took so much time. And also this video is a little bit longer than my normal videos, so it is going to take a little bit longer to come out, but I hope you're still enjoying it. Speaking of that, if you're still watching this video, comment down below blanket, because I don't know, it would be kind of cool to see if you guys actually stick this far, and if you do, you're so cool. If you guys can tell, but I actually missed one square in this like gray part. I don't know if you can tell, but now that I'm looking at it, it bothers me a lot, and I had to mix up a lot of paint just for that one square. So I wasted a lot of paint for that, but it was totally worth it because I wouldn't just leave that square blank. almost done with the painting process. Now I'm just coloring in the center based on the picture. I don't know why, but I really love this part so much because like the colors, I just love the colors way more than green. Like I love the neon green, it looks amazing, but I just love the subtle colors, and yeah, it was really satisfying. Okay, now we're suddenly jumping to this scene. I kind of regret doing this, but I decided that I wanted to put on some Mod Podge, and I had this matte Mod Podge, and I was like, okay, let's start by putting on the green. And for some reason, it didn't turn out matte, like it was shiny for some reason, and I didn't really like how it was. Maybe it was because like I put it way too thick, but I don't know, it came out pretty shiny in the end, and I kind of liked how it was like before, so I left it like without the Mod Podge on the purple one because the purple one, the painting was better anyways, and it looked a lot better in my opinion. Also, you could like clearly see my brush strokes compared to the purple one and the green one because I didn't use the best brush. I was using like a sponge thingy. But anyways, here are the final results. I actually really love them, and they look amazing in my room, and I also have like a lot of extra space in my wall, so I'm probably gonna make more because it was just so amazing and I loved it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you're gonna try this out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!